This video should be 11 minutes and 26 seconds. If you see any different, immediately take a photo and get in contact with me. This is a very old recording on my MacBook 09. I thought I should publish some of these older videos just to show how long I have been documenting. I have been documenting for 5 years now, and as incredibly difficult as it has been to remain silent for so long, I must break that silence not just for myself, but for all those who are also legitimately targeted, and for the priceless opportunity for children to grow up in a country free from coercion and duress. This is a cause for posterity. I literally have tens of thousands of invaluable documentation videos and audio recordings. Although this video showcases only a small portion of what is used on a daily basis, it is important to show the past and how long this has been occurring. For the record, I have tens of thousands of video-audio recordings of myself going into great detail of the Zersettsung hate crime, harassment, and terrorism campaigns occurring here in America. I do this for my country and for those who have suffered the consequences of such an evil.
See, I woke up at like 12:45. As I got up, like all this activity started to occur outside in the studio. Doors started opening, closing. Somebody will enter the studio, my floor, and they're always entering when I wake up, or they're leaving. These synchronicities, they'll also take place when I'm leaving, when I'm about to leave or getting ready to leave my studio room. You know, just about getting ready to leave, activity will start, doors will start opening, doors will start slamming. Every single time, it's ridiculous. I get up at 12:46 and all this activity starts. Somebody enters the studio and it's somebody that's right next door to my room unhinges their door and enters their room. It's the room right next door to mine. It occurs all the time. It's not happening in any of the 34 other rooms every single morning.
There's actually 32 rooms on this floor, and there is another 32 rooms above this floor for a total of 64 rooms in this building. This is a music rehearsal studio, by the way, which striving artists and musicians will pay rent on a month-by-month basis. Currently, I pay $550 per month. I used to pay $400 circa 2010 through 2013. How times have changed. I have been living in my studio room for 10 years as of 2020. Let's do some math. Most occupants in this studio are not here every day. Let's say 15 rooms will be present sometime within a 17-hour period. 15 rooms times 60 seconds equals 900 seconds. 61,200 divided by 900 equals a 1 and 68 chance, resulting with a 1.4%. Let's look a little closer. What if we limit the odds only to these 2 rooms? This would add up to a 2-minute total period within a 17-hour period where the synchronized activity will take place. 2 minutes equals 120 seconds, parentheses 2 times 60. 61,200 divided by 120 equals a 1 and 510 chance, resulting in a 0.196% chance. It is coordinated. And finally, we can look at this even closer if we measure the time the perp activity responds to myself actually waking up. Most of the time, whatever is scheduled to be used upon my wake up will occur within 1 to 3 seconds immediately after I gain consciousness. But let's be generous and give this value a 5-second response time. Now let's say 15 rooms out of the 32 rooms will be present during some time within this 17-hour period. That's 5 seconds times 15 rooms, resulting with 75 seconds. Again, 17 hours equals 61,200 seconds. So 61,200 divided by 75 equals a 1 and 816 chance, leaving us with a 0.1225 chance. Slight mistake, but I forgot to times the 75 seconds, parentheses the time that one of 15 occupants will start unlocking or locking within 5 seconds after I wake up, end parentheses, by 2, since any occupant that unlocks will eventually lock up. Regardless, it is extraordinarily improbable. 2 times 75 seconds equals 150 seconds. 61,200 seconds divided by 150 seconds equals a 1 and 408 chance, a 0.245% chance. We can zero in even closer if we limit this to just the 2 rooms next to my room. We will keep the time it takes for the occupants to start locking up or unlocking at a 5-second response time, and because both rooms will be unlocking and eventually locking up, we will times this by 4, which equals 20 seconds, the opportunity for such an astronomical synchronicity to repetitiously take place. Time frame of measurement will be 17 hours, which equals 61,200 seconds. Still following? How many separate 20-second periods are there within a 17-hour period? 61,200 seconds divided by 20 seconds equals a 1 and 3,060 chance, or a 0.0326 chance.
Alright, there you have it. Just wanted to document this, and here's the thing. I don't have time to document this every single day. I have a lot of work that I like to focus my attention on. You know, I have other things to work on. My music, my research, my videos, you know, my writings, and it seems like every time I'm working on something, you know, and I'm on fire, and they try, you know, all these anomalies occur. It's like they try to slow you down or get your attention constantly, whether it's through noise harassment, i.e., somebody going upstairs and banging single knocks, or tapping right when I'm doing something. They use all these methods trying to break my concentration. Again, you know, these anomalies, which contradict probability every single day, you know, used to be non-existent in my life. I know the difference, and all I can say is that the campaign that obviously surrounds my life is a pretty hands-on one. It's 24/7. I'm under severe sleep deprivation, and it's absolute hell. No one should ever have to go through or be put under such a program. It's absolutely disgusting and sick. And documentation. I just want to add one more thing. I can just splice this in the other previous video. The synchronicities contradict probability. It contradicts the natural procession of time, and it's completely obvious. You know, there was a time where none of these synchronicities took place. I can do the probability statistics on this, and I know exactly why I'm targeted. So, it's Zerset Sung in the United States of America.
This is sabotage, covert abuse, torture, MKUltra, COINTELPRO, etc. that is technologically assisted to physiologically and psychologically rape a person's mind, and slowly destabilize and deteriorate the targeted person's character and soul. It is time to bring about a Nuremberg to rout out the evils responsible for all human suffering. The greatest betrayal of oneself is through a deafening silence to another's suffering. For one cannot love another if they cannot love themselves.
And I will never stop speaking the truth, because no matter how crazy it sounds, the truth is far more important. And there's a lot of people who are innocent, beautiful, and talented, with all the potential in the world, and imagination and intelligence, who are being put under such a torturous program. And you know, they don't target bad people. They don't target criminals. They don't target people without a brain, right? Or without a heart. My philosophy is, if you have a heart, your brain is bound to thrive. That is, if you care to know and find truth, you're bound to find truth. And you're bound to know a few things. So there you have it. Organized stalking is very similar to the Zerset-Sung, COINTELPRO, counterintelligence programs, and MK Ultra.
We can't write people off as having mental illness, paranoia, or delusions when one claims that many people are following them, know things about them, hearing voices, or experiencing other forms of physical or mental torture and abuse. These people are being deliberately destabilized and made to look as though they are suffering from mental illness, and it is for profit as much as it is to maintain security against those who research, question authority, partake in activism/outreach, journalism, and those who have found the courage to refine their works of influencing others towards something closer to that which frees the mind to think rather than obey.